Yeah, you are welcome to class this evening. As we continue in our revision, we'll be taking a look at question 6. Question 6 is about hold on, let me check. It's about preparation of statement of financial position. It's that part that carries 45%, 45 marks. A part say you are required to prepare statement of financial position as at 31st December 2020 using IPSAS format. Then B, SATOS B is a government entity that is IPSAS compliant. Revenue are recognized when the outcome of transaction involving the rendering of services can be estimated reliably from the information provided below. The entity sells product worth $220,000 to a customer on 1st January 2020. The customer paid $15,000 on receipt of the product, while the balance was paid in February 2020. You are required to record the accounting entries of the transaction, 4.5 marks, totaling 12.5 marks. So that is the part B, but let's look at the body of the question. Question 6. Say, honor at the Republic of Forever Joy has been preparing its financial statement using cash basis. So this organization has been using cash basis. We have two bases of accounting, cash and accrual. So, but in the year 2014, it took a bold decision to migrate to the international public sector accounting standard IPSAS in compliance with the technical subcommittee FAC in January 2015 for the commencement of IPSAS accrual accounting. The following information was derived from the final account directorate. The following information was derived from the final account directorate in the Office of the Accountant General as at the 31st December 2019. I, general revenue balance on 31st December 2019 was, take note of the general revenue balance was 520,250. II, asset and liability as at 31st December 2019 include cash and bank equivalents 357,950, investment property 8081, receivables 3,500, investment 300, short-term loan and debt 554,350, property, plant and equipment 1108,700, accumulated surplus through deficit 11,840,350, inventories 255,750, reserve 108,700. So you are required A, prepared statement of financial position as at 31st December 2020 using IPSAS format, 8 marks. Then B, SATOS B is a government entity that is IPSAS compliant. Revenues are recognized when the outcome of a transaction involving the rendering of services can be estimated reliably from the information provided below. The entity sells product worth $225,000 to a customer on 1st January 2020, the customer paid 15,000 on receipt of the product while the balance was paid in February 2020. You are required to record the accounting entries of the transaction for 1.5 marks, totaling 12 marks. So that is what we are going to do now. Do you know how to prepare statement of financial position?
Yes, sir.
So you can handle this one.
Yes, sir.
So we should not touch, we should not do it, Abby.
Yeah, but it's the same way with the normal. Like, there's no difference with the public sector one.
Okay, with the normal, which one? With the, this government, have you done government one before?
No, I've not. That's why I asked you. Is different.
It's a bit different.
Oh, okay. So let's do it then. We can do it then since it's different.
Okay, all right. So let's look into it. So these are the kind of questions that you'll be coming across in the exams. I'm going to be with you soon. Okay, so just keep this question handy so that you'll be giving me figures. You have seen my screen, have you?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Mm. Okay, so let's kick start. Honora. Okay. Question 6. Honor. Statement of financial position. Assets. Thirty-first 31st December 2016. So that's the heading. That heading gives you mark. So don't joke with it too. The first thing you do is to write the headings. It fetches you marks. Assets. So you have current asset, where you have cash and cash equivalents. Cash and cash equivalent is how much? Give me figure.
$357,950.
Then
357,950.
357,950. Okay.
So why are we starting with current assets?
You said?
Why are we starting with current assets?
Well, that is the government's method of doing it.
Okay.
Receivables is how much?
$3,500,000.
Said?
3,500,000.
3,500,000. Inventories. How much?
255,750.
255, 750. So if you add it now, how much does it give you?
$1,103,700.
1 million,
1,103,700.
4 million.
113,700.
Okay, 4 million, 113,700. 4 million, 113,700. So we have non-current assets. Investments is how much?
300,000.
PPE,
1,003,800. 700.
1,000,000.
003,700. Sorry, 008,700.
008,700. Investment property.
8,081,000.
8,000,000.
8,081,000.
8,081,000.
Yes.
Like that, Abi.
Yes.
So what is your total? What is your total? Total of foreign asset.
9,387,700.
9,000,000.
389,700.
389,700. Abi. That what you have?
9,389,700.
That what you called for me before. The total asset
13,502,000.
18,000,000.
13,503,000.
503,400. Okay. Liabilities. Current liabilities. What is current liability?
Short-term loans and debt.
I'm coming. Short-term loan. Not. Short-term loan is how much?
554,350.
554, 350, Abi.
Yes.
Five 54, 3. What do you have? What do you have there?
12,949,050.
Hmm?
12,949,050.
12,949,050.
949,050.
949,050. Okay. Then you have net assets stroke equity. Then you have reserve. Reserve is how much?
1,108,700.
1,108,700.
700.
Accumulated surplus. What is accumulated surplus?
11,840,350.
7,000,008.
840.
7,840,350.
350.
So how do you know that it's accumulated surplus? Eh? How do you know that you are having accumulated surplus, not deficit? So what is the amount now?
Are we going to add the reserve?
Is that?
Plus the accumulated. Are we adding the reserve to the accumulated surplus?
Yes, now.
$12,949.
Coming. Total net assets to equity. Then what do you have?
12,959,750.
12,949,050.
050.
Sorry, 12,000,000. 12,000,949,050. 050. Your account balance.
Yes.
I was asking you, say, how do you know whether it's accumulated surplus?
No idea.
It has been given to you, Abi.
Yes.
Then if it was an accumulated deficit, how will you know?
I don't know, sir.
Huh?
I don't know.
What are you saying?
No idea.
No idea. If this was accumulated surplus, it will be in brackets. No, if it's accumulated deficit, it will be in brackets. So that means if it was in brackets, what are you supposed to do to the reserve?
You less it will reserve.
You less it from reserve. Yes, that's what I wanted to point out in case you see it in the exam like that. You understand it?
Yes.
Sorry, let me put on my power for show me sign. Okay, so um, we'll leave this one, then go to another question. Do you have any questions to ask so far?
No.
Any question?
No question.
Eh?
No.
Okay, all right. Let's go and take a look at the other one. You see my screen? Are you seeing my screen? Eh?
No. No.
You're not seeing it?
Yes. I have seen it.
Okay, so we are moved to you will practice the remaining one by yourself. We move to the practice kit 2. Practice kit 2. Let's see how many questions we can take here. You can take question 1 on your own, question 2 on your own, 3 on your own. So we will take question 5. Let's see. Let's see question 5. So the following data was extracted from the books of Stephen State of Niger as at 31st December 2018. Earning and sales, you have 3,750. Licenses and fines, you have 4,500. Loan to local government, you have 10,500. Reimbursements, 16,500. It's a million, I'm just calling thousand. Money is development fund capital vote, 22,500. Consolidated revenue fund brought forward, 25,500. Fees, 6,750. Statutory allocation, 45,000. Cash account, 3,750. Bank account, 22,500. Loan from federal government, 16,500. Interest on repayment, 750. External loan, 52,500. Development fund as at 1st January, 52,500. Internal loan, 30,000. Capital expenditure, 63,000. Special fund, 34,500. Recurrent expenditure, 33,750. Other income, 4,500. Fixed deposits with ZIP PLC, 77,250. Then other relevant information. There was omission of an amount of 11,250 received from the federal government as grant to execute capital project from the books. An amount of 38,250 received as development fund yet to be transferred. Out of the total amount of interest on repayment, only 600,000 was actually received. Then omitted from the books was expenditure amounting to 3 million. Then you are required, you are required to prepare A, consolidated revenue fund account, 4 marks. B, development fund account, 3 marks. C, statement of assets and liabilities. This statement of assets and liabilities is just like saying statement of financial position. So don't be confused when you come across it. So statement of assets and liability, 5.5 marks. The note, show your workings of bank account, in total 12 marks. Can you try it? Can you
Try
can
the guide.
is that
I had just give us a guide on how to do it.
okay? Want a guide? All right, okay. So keep the figures rolling, keep the figures coming, because I will require of them. You see my screen? You see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. I will see you. I will be there very soon. Okay, so question 5. You have Stephen states consolidated that is A, 5A, consolidated revenue fund. For the consolidated revenue fund for the year ended at the 1st December 2013. So you have your Naira sign, as well. So the first thing you do, you have to look for items that can make consolidated revenue fund. This topic is in sources of government revenue, where you are taught in the video lecture how to prepare federation accounts, how to prepare consolidated revenue fund, how to prepare development fund. So you need to spot out the items that can make up consolidated revenue fund. If you go and pick items that are not supposed to belong to consolidated revenue funds, you are going to get zero in it. So you have to know which item can make consolidated revenue fund. So you bring them out. So we start with balance. Balance brought forward. What is balance brought forward for the consolidated revenue fund?
25,500.
Eh?
25,500.
I'm not hearing you.
25,500.
25,500. Okay. Statutory allocation. Each of the tier of government have this fund. Be it local government, be it federal government. So statutory allocation is how much?
45,000.
Pass to
45,000.
45. License and fees. How much?
45.
454. So all these items I'm selecting, they are consolidated revenue fund items. Earnings and sales. Earnings and sales, how much? How much?
3,750.
Reimbursements. Reimbursement is how much? Oh, sorry. Earnings and fees, then it's not reimbursement, sorry. Reimbursement will come after. Fees. Fees is how much?
6,000.
6,000.
750. 6,750.
6,750. Okay. Reimbursements now. Reimbursement is how much? 16,500, Abi?
Yes.
Interest on repayments. Interest on repayments, how much?
750.
Other income.
750, not 600.
Other incomes. 1,500.
Interest on repayment is 750. Interest on repayment is 750.
Interest on repayment is what?
750.
750. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay.
This one will be like this. Now 2000.
So what do you have?
This 900. The interest will be on top. Today is what? Give back on the phone. Yeah, 900. 900, but the interest will be on top. I like 30.40. Yes.
Press your calculator. The way you press it that day.
102,750.
100 and
2,750.
And my account will go like this.
102,000.
No, wait. If you do on your own account, I just teach you everything. With your own account, Zenith Bank or
Are you sure?
Yes.
25,500, 45,000, 4,500, 3,000, 7,000, 6,000,
Are you guys doing like that?
16,500.
How much?
3,750, 6,750, 8,500, 750, then 4, 5. So is that much? Now the figure what you give me now.
107,250. 107,250.
107,250.
Yes.
That was not the figure you gave me before.
Yes, I recheck it again.
Now you sabi o. Your figure has to be accurate. Then you less.
Show why you know I won't call them. Man, look at it. I have the right. I'm the class of accounting department. Mayo, why is it? Mayo, put the letter.
The current expenditure.
Where is it?
How much?
Current expenditure.
Current expenditure, how much? Fast now.
33,750.
33. Other expenditure. Other expenditure, how much?
Other expenditure. There's nothing like under expenditure here.
Huh?
It's other income.
Other information, have you?
Other income,
That
there's
what
no other expenditure. Yes.
that is other transfer. Transfer to development fund.
Open them again. Mean the brother like that. Thank you.
Transfer to debt fund. How much? How much you transfer to debt fund?
I be the legend. I don't do it.
Check you out. It's you that can. It's you that picking this figure, so not me.
Is it development fund as at first?
Yes, transfer to development fund. How much you have?
52,500.
Huh?
52,500.
22,500. Which figure is 38,250 there?
say what?
Didn't you see transfer to development fund there?
No.
Is there? Check your question.
You don't lock again. That be maybe your last question.
There's last one.
Okay. All right. You leave that first.
Are you on banking? Shaking saying you find a card, okay, 200. Hello?
We'll leave that. We'll come back to balance it. So we do B now. Development fund. Development fund account. Sorry. Let's give a space so that when we come back, balance. As at 1st December 2013. So balance brought forward. How much? For development fund. What do you have there?
52,500.
52,500. Okay. Is it a deficit or is it in bracket?
No.
Okay. Federal government grants. You should know the item that should make up development fund account. That is the essence of this, you know. You read your video lecture very well. Federal government grants how much?
There is no federal government. Okay.
There is.
Okay,
There is.
indeed. Additional information.
I've not
Because
seen it. 11.
additional information 11 to 15.
So which one you call the waste time now? Capital votes. Capital vote is how much?
Capital what?
Eh?
What did you say, sir?
Capital vote.
Capital vote. So I can't find capital vote here.
22,500. Did you see something like that?
Oh. Wow.
You are your own.
And my high skip.
Internal loans.
Eternal 30,000.
80,000.
Yes.
External loan.
52,500.
52,500.
What is that?
Okay. We're saying something, Abi.
No, sir. No, sir.
What?
No, I wasn't saying anything.
Huh?
I wasn't saying anything.
Okay. Transfer from CRM. CRM is Consolidated Revenue Fund, CRM. So we will come back to that. Put a question mark there. We'll come back to it. Then you put a question mark there. If you add everything, it's supposed to be there. Then capital expenditure. Capital expenditure is how much?
Um, 63,000.
3,000.
Yeah, 63.
So we still not get this figure yet. Still come back to it because of the question sign there. So this is supposed to be balance carried down. Balance carried forward from development fund account. And we'll come back to that. So C, for you to fast, just post the figure first before you go and do any adjustments. Post the figures first. Analyze the account. Push consolidated revenue fund item to consolidated revenue fund item. Push development fund item to development fund item. Then push statement of asset and liability item to statement of asset and liability. So now let's move to statements of assets and liabilities. Assets. All this heading will give you mark. Don't forget it. 31st December 2013. So have your narrow sign here. Assets. So now say fixed deposits. With DPLC. How much? How much is that? Are you there?
Sir?
Fixed deposit with ZPLC. How much? We are now in the statement of assets and liabilities.
Okay, 72 250. Sorry, 77 250.
Loan to local governments.
10,500.
10,500.
500, yes.
Why do you think that loan to local government should be assets?
Because we're still going to receive the money back, sort of like an income. Because we're still going to collect the money back.
Okay. All right. Bank account, go.
22,500.
Bank account is how much?
22,500.
Bank account 22,500. You will still work the bank accounts. You leave
No.
question mark there. Cash account, go.
3,750.
3,750. Represented by or financed by Consolidated Revenue Fund, CRF. You won't put any figure on here because you didn't balance it. Development Fund, you won't put any figure on here because you didn't balance it. Special Fund, Special Fund is how much?
34. Yes, 34.5.
34,500.
Yeah.
Loan from federal government.
Right. 16.5.
Loan from AG. 16.5, Abby.
Yes, sir.
So you won't balance this account because of the figures there. So we now move to workings. Is this working that we now put into all these question mark place? All these question mark that we have put here. That's where we come and put them. Okay. Workings. Balance brought forward. What is balance brought forward for bank? For bank account? Fast to. Are you there?
22.5.
22.5. Federal government grants. How much?
11,250,000.
11 million.
250,000. 11,250.
I'll let my head down.
Okay. Expenditure is how much?
Capital expenditure. 63,000.
So expenditure somewhere.
Mommy, I'll call you.
You didn't see other expenditure, the 3,000. We have posted it upstairs there now. Other expenditure at the house, you say they didn't state other expenditure. Don't forget. If you add this, how much does it give you? Fast to now, how much? 22,500.
33,750.
That is what?
Is it plus 3,000?
Eh?
Is 3,000 included?
No. That is what you're supposed to get here also. So if you minus 33,750, how much does it give you? If you minus 3,000 from 33,750, how much does it give you?
That's 30,750.
30,000?
750.
750. Did you see any item as unrealized interest on repayment? Was there any item like that?
Yes, out of the total amount of interest
How
on
much?
repayment, 600,000.
Unrealized interest on repayment is how much?
600. It wasn't stated that it was unrealized. It said out of the total amount, 600,000 was received.
600,000 was received. So what is the amount? What was the original amount?
The
What
original
was the
interest on payment was 750.
You are using bedroom boys.
I said it was 750
Is
and
that
600. 750.
750 minus 600 is how much?
150.
So that is unrealized. Unrealized interest on repayment. So what is the balance now? If you minus 3,150 from 33,750, what will it give you now? What will be your balance?
30,600.
Eh?
30,600.
30,600.
600.
That should be what? What should that be?
Balance
Accountant, what should that be? Balance
Carried on.
Carried forward or carried down. Okay. Carried forward. Clap for yourself. So you now, is this 33,750? I mean, this 3,600. That is what you will now move to. All those points, you didn't fix any figure. You don't work on the asset and liability first. So when you finish the working of bank account, go straight to consolidated revenue fund. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Transfer to development fund. Did you see any figure like that?
Let me check. Transfer.
There should be a figure there.
Okay. He said yes. There's 1 year.
How much?
38,250.
You that didn't give me that figure. 38,250. We will have balanced this thing and move forward. So if you add this, how much does it give you? Yeah, fast.
75,000.
75,000. You know you are lessing it. So you put bracket there. You are lessing it. So what should it give you? What is your balance?
Thirty-two to 50.
82.
32 to 50.
The balance consolidated revenue fund account. So let's move to where we were putting question mark. So transfer from CRF what was transferred from CRF? What was the figure? You gave me that figure just now.
32.
No.
38 to 50.
Yeah. $38 to $50. So if you add this, what will it give to you? You add all this now. What do you have? Press your calculator. I want you to get excellent. I want you to win prize so that you can call me to come to ICAN induction and stand by you there. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
That's what I want. I want to be a thing of pride for that day.
Besides it plus the capital expenditure.
Hold on. 88. You're supposed to, if you add, you're supposed to have a figure here. Under it, supposed to have a figure here.
Okay. That's 207,000.
There's how much?
207,000.
207. Are you sure?
Yes,
Press your
207.
calculator well. Not that when you come, you go and give me a wrong figure. Add again. Development Fund brought forward 52,500. Is it a positive figure or negative figure? Is it a negative balance or a positive balance? Are you there? Okay, so what I have there, $301,002,000. 102,000. Then the balance brought forward will now be balance brought forward will now be 89,000. So I think with this, we have balanced all the necessary books. So what you just do first, you post, then bank account, okay, not. So when you finish with, first of all, when you post it all the accounts first, consolidated revenue fund, development fund, statement of asset and liability, before you now go and do the notes. Now go and adjust the bank account. When you now adjust the bank account, you go straight to development fund and see whether there was any adjustments. You go to consolidated revenue fund to see whether there is any adjustments. Then you go to development fund to see whether there was any adjustments to be made. If not, before you now move to statement of assets and liabilities. So statement of assets and liabilities, see where it was bank, you put a question mark there. So that figure, that balancing figure at bank is what you will put here now. Can you spend, you can just write it somewhere or leave that space blank, because if you put question mark, you can't erase it. So you now put 3,600. That was the balancing figure in the bank account that you have. Put it here. With that, you have concluded a figure there. Then you move here, then transfer to consolidated revenue fund. What was the balance in consolidated revenue fund? What was the balance carried forward in consolidated revenue fund? $82,000. That was the balance carried forward, consolidated revenue fund. Okay, 32,100. It was 32,100, not 32,000. 32,100. So is that same figure now you carry it to transfer, because that same figure you are transferring to assets and liability account under finance by. That same figure you are transferring to asset and liability account under finance by. So you can see it here, consolidated revenue fund. You have moved that figure here. 52,100. Development fund. How much do you have? What was the balance carried forward in development fund?
$52,500.
Balance carried forward in development fund was how much?
$52,500.
It's not now. Balance carried forward in
Forward.
development fund account is in your I've gone ahead. Maybe you play the video again. So as you watch, I've corrected some figures there when you left. It's like you left the class, Abi.
Yes, my network.
Okay.
Yes.
So you play it back again, please, so that you can get it. So balance carry forward for development fund is 39,000. Is it not? See it here now.
Yes, sir.
This is development fund account. This is development fund account B. So balance carry forward is 39,000. So you are moving that balance to asset and liability under finance by. Sorry. Where do I put that speaker? CRF, okay, sorry. CRF, let's go and pick the balance for CRF first. This is CRF, this is the balance for CRF, 32,100. This consolidated revenue fund. Okay, so let's say you have 32,100. So you move it to assets and liability under finance by 32,100. A statement of asset and liability under finance by. So you get it here. 32,100. Then you move back to development fund to pick the balance, the development fund balance. Development fund balance. This is development fund account. So you go and check the balance in the account. So development fund balance is 39,000. So you move it to asset and liability under finance by under development fund, 39,000. $9,000. Okay. So if you add all this now, so cash account 37, we'll write it again. Cash account 3750 is something we want to cash account 3,750. Okay. So if you add that, add this, it will give you 112 to 100. 112 100. Give you that. Then financed by are you there? Do you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so if you add all this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, it give you 112 to 100. So if you add financed by, what does it give to you?
So what's the figure for development fund?
Come in. 39,000.
112 100.
9,000. 112. Okay.
100.
On 1 to 100. As the account balance,
Yes, sir.
please play the video again so that you can see what we have done.
All right, sir.
Okay. So all the figure here has been taken care of. So just post it first. Post consolidated revenue fund item. Post development fund item. Know the figures that are going to development fund. Know the item that are going to consolidated revenue fund. Then know the figures that are going to statement of assets and liability or statement of financial position. When you now finish, the only common working you will have is the bank account. You will use bank account to adjust everything. So what you will just do in the bank account, just look at the balance brought forward for bank, then add whatever money that comes in there, grants, get the total. When you now get the total, you deduct the expenditure from it. Then, because all this one you are working from the note that was telling you, it's you that gave me the figure that the total grant was 3750. And that expenditure was expended. Then if you deduct that 3,000 from the 33,750, you have 30,600. So the difference there, the 150 there is unrealized interest repayment. So the balance is 3650. So it's those balance that you now move to consolidated revenue fund. transfer to development fund. You can see 38,250. You've seen it. So that's how you do these workings. And when you solve it, you can solve it again. If you solve it and you still find any challenge, you can let me know. Do you have any questions so far? We will end by 10 o'clock.
No, sir.
Don't have any question?
No, I'll just go back to watch it.
Eh?
I'll just go back to watch it since I got.
Okay. So, where is this? Morning. Well, this will be our last revision. We will not be meeting again till your exam. So what I will enjoy you to do, put yourself in exam condition. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
One of these days, put yourself before exams, put all yourself, whether you are in this call or not, because I want you guys to pass. That's why I'm staying online until now. So this, I have two practice kits here, practice kit 1 and practice kit 2. Put yourself in exam condition, take a piece of paper, because your exam is in 3 segments. The first segment is I think is 30 questions, multiple choice question 30, up to 30. So number your question 1 to 30 under exam condition. Then read the questions and pick the options that are available. Pick the options that you want to choose in the exam. Then when you pick, then now look for the answer and mark yourself in the exam time, within the exam time frame. Mark yourself. You will see how much you will get in that segment. Then segment 2, you're supposed to answer all in this segment A. Then segment A, part 2, segment A. The segment A consists of parts 1 and 2. Part 1 is objective question, 30 marks. Part 2 is a short answer question. Part 2 is short answers question, and you have up to 20 questions, short answer. So list again, it says section A, part 2. List again 1 to 20. Then read the questions and provide the short answers. Then after which, go to the answers and mark yourself whether you have gotten the short answers. The same thing goes to section B. Section B say attempt any 4 questions, 50 marks. Say you should attempt any 4 questions. I think it's normally 6 questions they will give you here. 6 questions for you to select 2. So make sure that you go through all these questions here. All the questions here, revise them and produce answers to it. So if you have any challenge, any question, I'm here to guide you, to put you through. I wish you good luck in your exam anyway. So we'll bring our revision to an end here. Good evening.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. So see you later.